Okay, this is part 2 of page 2. We're doing question 1c. So for question 1c, what we have is a trapezoid, and we want to find the surface area. So what we need to do is we need to start off by labeling our faces. So we have face A, our back face B, our side face C, D, E, and our base face F. So we want to find the area of each of these faces. So for area A and B, they are exactly the same. So we have area of A plus B is our trapezoid or a trapezium. So it's two lots of our formula for a trapezium is H on 2 bracket A plus B. So our height is 37 on 2 bracket our top plus our bottom of 41 plus 84. And what this equals in our calculator, so 2 bracket 37 on 2 bracket 41 plus 84 bracket equals 4,625 meters squared. Then for area C, we have that area C is, if I just go to my colours, this length here is 20 all the way around. So area C is this rectangle here, and it has dimensions 37 by 20. So 37 times 20 is equal to 740 meters squared. We then have area D, and it has dimensions 20 by 41. So 20 times 41, which is equal to 820 meters squared. Now for area E, that's where we're going to get stuck. For area E, we know that this side is 20, but we do not know this dimension of this right angle here. So what we have to do, I'm just going to rub out the pink bit here, and I will use blue. Oh no, I will use green. So we want to find this length here. So what we need to do is we need to make a right angle triangle, and this is where we use Pythagoras. So we need to use our right angle triangle in order to find this side length here. So for our right angle triangle, we know that this length here, so I'm just going to move this across, move this down, and we will leave that there. Okay, so we know that this length here is 37. And we need to find this length here. So this length here is going to be our length of 84 minus our length of 41 will give us this length. So 84 minus 41 gives us a length of 43. Now Pythagoras' theorem is the formula c squared equals a squared plus b squared. So we're going to find that missing side length, and we're going to call that missing side length x. So we need to find x first. So find x, and so it will be x squared equals 37 squared plus 43 squared. So x squared equals 37 squared plus 43 squared, which is 3,218. We then want to square root both sides. So we're going to square root both sides of our equation to get our value for x. So square root, and we get 56.727 ... and we're going to round this to one decimal place. So it'll be 56.7, and that's the side that we're going to use. So now for area E, we have a rectangle, and it is the length 20 times our 56.7. So 20 times 56.7 is 1,134 meters squared. We then have finally area F, and that's our rectangle on the bottom, which is 84 by 20. So 84 times 20 is equal to 1,680 meters squared. So then to find our surface area, we need to add together all of our faces. So our surface area will equal 4,625 plus 740 plus 820 plus our 1,134 plus our 1,680. So that was all of these values here added together. Okay, so added together, we get a grand total of 8,999 meters squared. Moving on to part D, we need to label our face to start off with. So face A, the back can be B, the curve can be C, and our base here will be D. So for this, we need to find the area of A. Now A and B are exactly the same shape. So A plus B, they're both semicircles. So it will be 2 lots of 1/2 times pi times the radius. So the radius, we don't have the radius currently, we have the diameter. So the radius equals the diameter over 2, so 16 over 2, which equals 8. And again, I'm going to leave this in terms of pi. So I'm going to go 2 times 1/2, and it's 8 squared. Good pickup. Times 8 squared, and so we get 64 pi for our area of A and B. For our area of C, we need to use the curved surface formula from our surface area of a cylinder, and we have half of it. So half of 2 pi RH is the formula. So it will be 1/2 times 2 times pi times our radius of 8 times our height is 44. So when we put that into our calculator, we get 1/2, again in terms of pi, 1/2 times 2 times 8 times 44. We get 352 pi. And then for area D, it is just this rectangle here, which is 16 times 44. 16 times 44, which equals 704. Now these are all in terms of meters squared, and we have these 3 areas that we have to add together. So our surface area equals A plus B plus C plus D, which equals 64 pi plus 352 pi plus 704. When we put this into our calculator, so 64 pi plus 352 pi plus 704, we get 210.90254, and we want to round this to 1 decimal place, so it'll be 210.9 meters squared.